Hello, is this thing on? Wait, let me reposition my mic. Not sure why I have all this coal in my throat. Who put coal in my throat? That's just strange. Uh, anyways, let's get that out the way. Welcome to stream. Uh, Today I'm gonna. Did I get green? Only one way to find out. Let's see. Oh, you did. That's awesome. But yeah, welcome to stream. In today's stream, it's going to be an art stream. As you can see, I'm kind of trying out a new title format where I have a red circle emoji uh, at the start of the title. I want to see if that does anything because I noticed that a bit of some live streams have that. So, Iceland. So I'm just trying that and see if it. I mean, I'll probably just keep it. It's just a title starter thingy or whatever it's called. I don't know. uh, but yeah, so in this stream, it's going to be an art stream. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be animating. So let me make sure that I'm going to make this a little quieter, but also not. Something like that. I think that's fine. But yeah, I also tried repositioning my mic a little bit to see if that helps with the clarity of my voice. Also, like I said, my voice is a little weird today. I don't know why. But yeah, I guess we could go straight into it. No, there's one thing I do want to show you, which is I started, let me see if I can, hmm, let's see. Oh, let me move Discord over here. Um, but I did some cool the other day, or at least I think it's all right. But hmm? What? How'd you do that? How'd you do that, Slendy? Yeah, so I did this the other day, which just showing my desktop right now. Um, but yeah, I tried making a pixel art overlay for my streams. Now I'm no professional streamer, so I'm not even sure exactly how people use. I feel like it. Huh, that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how streamers. I'm still trying to work on the formatting of it. But this will be probably for like this will probably be like the new starting stream thing. I'm not sure. So I'll be able to like switch through stream. So I still have the old thing, which is just this. Well, there's no overlay on my face cam, but don't worry about that. But yeah. So this is kind of like I could actually work on this nearing the end of stream, maybe. Um, if I feel like it. Also, give me 1 second. My bad. Anyways, yeah. So, also, I should probably unpin that message because it doesn't need to be pinned. Should also use those pinned messages more. You know, especially at my music live streams, I could probably use that. Or like, oh guys, if you have any suggestions or something like that, I could probably do that. Um, Dude, what is up on my voice? Holy smokes. I don't talk much at all. So I don't know why my voice is giving out today. It's strange. It feels like I have cold in my throat, but I don't know. Anyways, without further ado, actually, the first thing I want to do is actually figure out when streamers even use overlays like this. Oh, hey, is that me? What's he trying to say? Anyways, anyways, without further ado, actually, the first thing I want to do is actually figure out when streamers even use overlays like this. Hey, is that? Oh, hey, is that me? What's he trying to say? Huh. Without further ado, actually, the first thing I want to do is actually figure out Boys? When streamers even use overlays like this. Hey, is this? Oh, hey, is that me? What's he trying to say? Hey, is that me? That's pretty cool. Boys? Hey, is this? Hey, is that me? Hey, is that me? Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. Whoops. Also, don't worry about all of my tabs. It's perfectly normal. For me. What if I just stream overlay? Not overlay. Overlay. Free? What? What do you mean block content? Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. 21 bucks? Holy smokes. Am I glad I'm doing this myself? View overlays. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so I want not this intense, of course. Had some tabs, thanks. That is really intense. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm trying to go for a little bit. I might actually make the screen a bit bigger, larger though. Because I feel like you guys should see more stuff. um, or I could like switch between. So like, for the most part, I'll probably have something like this, and then I'll probably switch to either this one or yeah, I'll probably switch to that one. Maybe sometimes I'll go to this one. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, I'll just leave this for now. Actually, should I work on it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so I know what the title says. I'm gonna be animating. I, but I kind of want to. It's really plain right now. It is pretty plain, and you know. But yeah, so this is quite literally the overlay. Everything's transparent except for this one, because the chat actually goes over this. But at least so far I like it. I might tone this down a bit though. I'm not sure. But I want to figure out some kind of design to do here. Also, nope, not that keybind. Let's get some different music. Let me see. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? No idea. I do not know. Let's see. Could try this one. Let's see what this one's like. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear any of my background, but I apologize for that. Yeah, sure, this might work. It seems like lo-fi. But yeah, let's at least have some kind of design on this because it's just not, it's just too plain right now. I was also thinking of, so I was also thinking of making this a little more detailed because right now it's the size is 192 by 108, which of course scales perfectly. If you scale that by 10, it's a perfect 1080p image. However, I wanted, especially for this part, I feel like it might be a little too what's it low. It's not, the pixel are too big. I can't think right now for some reason. But yeah, so I wanted to do I wanted to just recreate this, but a bit more detailed. I'll probably do that later though. Right now I want to have something here. So one thing I know I do want to do is add some links. So if I get, what do you have? Hold on. Let's look at this again. Why are the images so dang small? Can I open the image in a new tab? CDN.shopify. Why is it so small? Holy moly. What is up with this? Oh, also, one thing I forgot. Okay, I am all over the place. I apologize. But let me start with the YouTube logo, which is literally just one of these. and, and then one of these. Oops. Oops, that's just not even silly trio. That's not how you make a triangle. There you go. And make it like so. Uh, hmm. Let's go smaller. Let's make a tiny one because I want a few of these here, not just the YouTube one. So we'll tone you down a little. Something like that. What the heck? What's up with that? There you go. This in a lovely, lovely blue. Oh, this is also, wait, how big is this? Oh, that's 7 as well. That's good. Maybe. It might take up all of this. Oh, hey Jay, how's it going? Welcome to stream. I'm going to be animating later. I want to try and fix this situation I got going on right now with my stream overlay. Let's see. Probably looks like this. That's how I was moved before. And then quite literally what I can do is I can just export this as the stream overlay. It just hold on. And it just updates like that. Boy, is that cool. I'll make this smaller actually. Let's just go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Sure. What other links do I have? Oh, you have my Twitter. Twitter.com. How do I make a Tweety bird? Let me try. I got this, don't worry. And that's the beak, and then that's the that's the wings. Wait. Give me this one. Logo. Fix what? Or this one. Let's see if I can do something like that. Of course, it has to be a little smaller scale because, well, you see what I'm having to work with. So it's almost like that. And then this goes out like so. Then this one's here. And then this should be sticking out a little bit. That way. Thank you. What is this bird? This looks like a lovely bird. That is way too big. Let's tone it down a little bit. Yikes. Sure, this looks good enough. 6 by 7. Sure, why not? Then the good old blue color. I think that's a little too blue. Let's see though. Close enough. And then actually, what I can do, because I do have the Minecraft font. Truly, that I don't know how to spell my own name. That's fantastic. 7. Right, it's gonna be larger. Okay, fine. Then I guess I'm gonna have to do this myself. All right, then I'll do it myself. As that one guy once said. How do I make an M in 5.5? How do I do that? Hold on. Do I have a... Pretty sure I had a pixel art that was 5.5. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm. What's this one? No, that's not what I want. What are you? No, no, no. There's some funny names. Minecraft 7? No thanks. Forgot what it was called. Wait, I've got this. Oh, I like this one. A little too large. I might use this for the... Why did you do that? Why did you do that? 14? Okay, yeah. I don't know how to... Wait, I could just look it up. That's what Google's for. Um... Pixel font. No. No. That's not what I want. This is 6. Is that... This is not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 by 5, isn't it? Hmm. Okay, so it seems like just have to lengthen it. All right, fine with me. Fine by me. Crud. the bane of my existence. And E, pixel arted E. How do you tackle this? That's how you tackle this? Oh no. Wait. Oops.
Seems like I don't know how to use computers.
I want the 5x, please. Not 4x, 5. Pretty sure. DeviantArt, what the heck am I doing here? Ooh, wait. Oh, you just make it larger than everything else. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a yeah, it is. It is supposed to be the Twitter logo. So one thing I do want to do, if I go to yes labs, oh yeah, Streamlabs. I want to fix the let me move this onto my next monitor just in case this is anything something, I don't know. um oh no, it's fine. Okay, that's good. You can go here, by the way. Let's see. So what I want to do is first of all make it so that this doesn't hide that long. So now your chat can just stay there. Especially since I have that thing on the right side. Uh, you guys can just do that or something. Ooh, heck yeah. Who direct messaged me? No, not again. There's some dude that keeps messaging me about this weird Minecraft server. Well, I don't know if it's weird or not. I haven't played it, but it's just advertising in my direct messages. I have no mutuals with him, server or friends, so I don't know where bro came from. Um, but hey, I don't know. I was gonna say something cool, but then also, else did I want to do? Right. Um, I also want to fix this. So I'll probably just show this so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is div. Nice one. Um, I'm gonna make this a little larger in height. So let's go for. I could just get the dimensions here. That's what I've been doing for the other stuff. So that's 68. That'll be 680. Where is OBS? There's OBS. I cannot see. You sure that's 680? Mr. Ender, hi. Oh, hey, Mr. Ender, how's it going? Welcome to stream. I'm currently streaming. What? So this should be 680. That's not 6 or an 8. How did I do that? Okay, so it should be. Okay, I'm gonna move that. Good on you. I'm doing pretty good. What I do want to do is make this larger. Wait, do I have a filter on this? No, I don't. This is not. I don't think this is 680. Wait. Let me try this again. Wait, let me. That does say 68. It should be 680, but it's not. It's probably because it's scaled down. Yeah, that might be it. So let's make this 1,000. What's the worst that could happen? Actually, not that bad. Not that much at all. It seems that's not the chat. I would like to. I would like to move the chat upwards, please. Okay, that's still not enough. Let's go 1,200. Okay, 1,250. Actually, let's go 1,300. Yeah, that's good. Let's go 250 maybe. 1,250. All right, that's good enough for now. So now when you guys talk, it'll go up there. Um, which is pretty good. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Oh, right, pixel art letters, the bane of my existence. How do I make an S here? How do I do that? I can just make it. What is my Twitter handle? Let's see. Because if anything, I could probably just. Please don't spam me with. Okay, cool. I don't think it's case sensitive. I don't think it's case sensitive, so I could probably just put them all as capitals. And that will make this a whole lot easier. um, if I do make them all capitals. Also, again, if you can hear any background noise, I apologize for that. But now it doesn't. Okay, let's go back to these ones. Let's figure this out. If I go here, nope, not this one. That's a weird one. What's this guy doing here? Doesn't say. Yeah, it's just the. And then this one is like the likes and follows and stuff, which I don't have. I don't really have those. I mean, I could, but meh. You know, especially on YouTube, I really doesn't really appeal to me to have that on there. Especially because I am a small time streamer, as the kids say. What pixel art font? Huh? Where am I? What did I just find? I don't know what I just found, but I found something. What is this place? 25 by 5 font editor. Is this a Pico? Is this a Pico 8 thing? What, where am I? I'm not sure. Also, these are not in English. What is an editor? Okay, this is not in English though. Can I change it to English? This is not a gaming video. What am I doing here? Get out of town. Rah. Oh wait, is that an E? Wait, I can steal that. I'm going to steal that E. Watch me. Remember, kids, don't steal. But in this case, I'm gonna steal. Oh wait, that's kind of larger than. Dang it. because that's pretty large. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5. Are they? Yes, they are. They are 5. 5? Or it might be 5, 4. Yeah, it's 5 tall, 4 long, 4. Whoa. What are you doing there? Hmm. I might steal that. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm going to steal this font. Now remember, kids, stealing is not good. That looks weird because everything else is not in the same style as this. Fine, then let's make it in that style then. 4, 5. Here we go. I think. No. It would stay how it was before. Ooh. It's a cool looking A. Anyways, stay on target. We must stay focused. This just looks not good. Okay, you know what? I'm keeping it for now. Whoops. Let's move this over here. uh, then let's export it. Then cool. Ding! Alright, sweet. um, I want to do something up here. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can come up with. I'll find the middle of this. Is that it? Almost. 3 tries. Haha. I do want to move this somewhere else, but I'm not sure where I would be able to put that. Because I don't want to cover this screen. What? What's a guy like me supposed to do? One, 2, 3. No idea what I'm doing. Just placing pixels down and seeing if it sticks. Okay. Now I have a musical staff. That's great. No, there's only 3 spaces. My bad. Sorry to all the musicians in chat. That's a musical staff. However, I don't want a musical staff, believe it or not. In case that wasn't clear already. What if I move it here? Can that fit? Just about. If I have something up here. Okay, let's test it. Oops. Yeah, so it does. It's a whole pixel. Of course, it's gonna. It's a whole big pixel. I don't know, what are you making? Um, oh yeah, there's a bit of an inception going on right now. But you see this is the same as what you're seeing now. So if I pull this over here, I'm making an overlay for my stream, essentially. So like, where am I? Sorry. But yeah, so I'm trying to do like a stream overlay, but still, I do not know why these are so small. These are really tiny. Um, but I wanted a stream overlay just because I thought it looked cool. I was like, yeah, I could do that, and that's what I did. I'm currently just doing some rough things just to make it some bit more, a bit less bland, I guess. I want there to be something on it. But yeah, whoops, my Steam open. Get out of town. But yeah, I think I'll leave that as it is for now. I'll probably remove these lines up here because I don't really need these. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, what if I... And I'll just leave it like that for now. Yep. Alright, cool. Because especially today, I'm not going to be doing any gaming on today's stream, so this is fine. Anyways, let's get to the main thing on hand. This thing is still just funny to me. So tiny it is. But anyways, let's get to the main thing on today's agenda, which is my short film. So if I open up Blender real quick, my block bench already have that opened up to real. Um, but yeah, Slim, Mr. Ender. I don't know if you know this, but I'm working on a short film, an animated short film, fully animated by me, Trio. I don't want you to open up right now. Or yes, I do, but not really. I'm also, cool thing I found out, the Blocktargraphy episode 1 has 106 views, which is awesome. That's 100 people that have watched my video. But yeah, I'm working on my short film, The Noise, currently. And I finally have... Oh, why did he do that? Anyways. So I have, if I go to the creature, I have finally both modeled him and also rigged it. So I made it all in Blockbench, or I modeled it in Blockbench, I should say. Then I imported it to Blender, and then I essentially made it so that I made a rig on him. Now I did try using IK, but I'm not exactly sure about that. That is one of the things that I wanted to decide on, but I did not decide on it as yet. So if you don't know what the heck? Well, that's not supposed to happen. But anyways, if you don't know what IK is, it's essentially this thing. You've probably seen it before. Where it so with normal what you calls it, animation, bones, rigs, you name it. With normal skeletons that you would animate, so normally it would kind of move in this way where you would have, so this would be called, like, I guess, the parent bone, in a sense. And as this rotate and as this hold on, give me a second. And as this rotates, you can see that all of the ones that are the child bones, which these are called, of this, are following it. They're not staying in place, they are moving with it. Um, that's essentially what FK is. Hey, this kind of looks like the thing in my basement. That's concerning. Um, yeah. That's funny. But yeah, there's so that's what FK is, and that is essentially how you would move everything normally. But there's another way to do animation, and I guess bone positioning, something like that. I don't know how you would term it, but which is called IK, which is called IK, and that's essentially what this is. Where instead of it rotating from the parent joint, which is this one, let me turn this off. So instead of it rotating from here, and all of the child bones following suit, now it's the opposite, which is why it's called inverse kinematics. So now you can see that the parent bone is actually following the child bone, and that essentially is what. Why am I blue now? What happened, Slendy? Poor guy. But yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out because I don't. So at first, I made it so that the legs can have IK and also the arms can have IK. However, I don't want the arms to have IK anymore, even though it is pretty cool. It it kind of I kind of less control over where I want all the joints to go, since now it is solely controlled by this point here. And of course, I can I can make what's called, or at least one of the names I know for it is an FK-IK switch, which, as it sounds, you can change it from either using the IK or the normal FK with a switch. However, doing that is a little complicated, and also the result won't be as seamless, at least in the ways that I've learned to make a FK and IK switch. So I'm just gonna not have IK for the arms. I've decided. So let me turn these off now before I import them into the scene. But yeah, I think the legs will have IK because what I did this week actually. So I did a few things this week. I think I did a few things this week. Maybe. What's this? Oops. So I tried animating it, so just a little walk cycle. Now this is just very rough because I just wanted to try and see, like, for a concept. And essentially, this is really just to showcase the IK. So as you can see, it's all controlled by this joint here. So this is the only bone that's moving. And of course, the feet are also added for extra effect. But essentially, that's IK. It makes it kind of makes walk cycling a little easier. But then, like I said, I don't really get the control of all of these other joints here. Um, and then what I also did is I also animated it without the IK. Um, and I have a lot more control over where each bone goes, which I kind of like. So I'm kind of at a crisscross applesauce here. But what I think I'll probably do is, depending on the scene, I'll probably switch between the two. So I probably won't have it so that it like switches mid-scene. Um, I'll probably like have it like maybe like a camera cut or something, or a camera pan or something like that. But yeah, this is the creature. He's all animated and ready to go. Actually, no, he's not. There's one thing that I cannot forget to do because it would be bad. But so right now, um, also I'm actually pretty happy about how this rig is, how I did this, with the help of some of my friends, of course. Oh wait, two things I have to do actually. So the first thing is that so when I was rigging this, I forgot to lock the jaw to the head. Looks kind of oh that looks kind of grotesque. So it kind of just hangs there. Let me parent this real quick. here? Yeah. Wait. Oh, where am I? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I think I gotta go to edit mode for that, right? Yep. And now if I go here, see this moves now, which is what I want. And then another thing, let me check the material for this, because I'm not, okay, the material is fine, but I also would like to change this. Nope, go back. I would like to change this right here into, so what I'm trying to do is I essentially have, or what I could do, okay, I need to finish my sentences. I am not finishing any of my sentences at all. I apologize. But what I'm trying to do now is, so I want these parts to be glowing. So like this, these two right here, and then also these up here, which is also going to be another challenge to animate because there's 6 of them, but I'll manage somehow. But what I could do instead of, because what I wanted to do first, here I go again, not explaining myself at all, is so in Blender, what I can do is I can just change, is I can just separate these two pieces and then have them as a new material. Or what I could do, instead of doing all of that, is I could all have it all driven by just one material. Um, why are you? Hmm? Why is that? It's the wrong material. Stop that, please. Thank you. Oh, that's also. Ooh. Can I select everything that has this material? I think I can somehow, right? Hold on. Let's try it out. Select. There we go. And then what I want to do, I don't think that's gonna, hold on. Am I able to copy material to select it? Yeah. Heck yeah. All right, now I can just make sure that material is just no longer to, nowhere to be found. Gone. Nope. Wrong button. Material, do you like R6 or R15? Oh. Oh wait. Oh, Mr. Ender's gone. I didn't get to, my bad. Um, R6 or R15? I'm not sure. At first, actually, no, not really. At first, I didn't really mind R15, and I still don't really mind it. Um, I don't know. I kind of like hmm, I guess I kind of like the style of R6 a bit more because it's more like, I guess, only other comparison is like Legos or Minecraft, where it's like it's stylized. R15 is a lot more realistic, or well, I say a lot more. Yeah, it can be a lot more realistic actually. Um, but yeah, it's probably R6. Also, I've experience animating with R6, and it's pretty similar to Minecraft because the joints are the same, or for the most part. There's I could actually show you actually. If I go to open, and I have some Roblox stuff that I've animated before. Where is it? There it is. Nope, not you. R6. This one, please. So yeah, so with R6, it's similar. It's the bone structure is very similar. However, the position of the bones aren't. So your rotation points are different from if you were, so if it was a Minecraft rig. Can I wait? Idea. Two blenders at once. Don't worry, gang. My PC can handle it. And you just hear an explosion and the stream ends. But yeah, if you have a Minecraft rig, give me a second. It's right here. So you can see that the bone placement and the bone rotations are at a different spot. Um, so it is a little different. I don't know why I'm going on this rant. I moved to R6. Nice. It is kind of good to have both in your arsenal. So I'd say also maybe practice every once in a while with R15 just to see how it is. But yeah, let me fix this up. I don't know. I felt like because hold on. Again, I'm losing my place, my thoughts. But so I'm in a Roblox server, Roblox Discord server. What's it called again? Oh yeah, I'm in the RoDevs Discord server, and there are like ways that you can quite literally just advertise yourself for what you do, or like ask for people for hire there, which I think it's a really good resource if you're wanting people for that. You could probably check it out as well, Slendy, in case you need anyone else for that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure you can also get people that would do it for free in there. I'm not sure though. Um, you might have to check about that. You might have to check for that. But yeah, so I've been kind of thinking of maybe trying that. Maybe like putting like trying out to like get hired for like Roblox animations or something. Oh, I'm in that. Nice. Yeah. I might actually advertise myself a bit, but then I barely have anything. So, I don't know. But let me try and fix this. So what I'm doing now is in Blockbench, it's really cool. You can have separate textures for certain things because in Minecraft, which Blockbench is made for, and also things like Optifine and stuff, you can have multiple textures for like emissions and stuff. So it's like very bright parts of the texture. How about the glow or emit light, depending on what's happening. But what I'm going to oh PBR texture. I think this is a new thing. I don't do I want to mess with that? No, I've got this. But anyways, or I could just hold on. Let me see if how do I do this? I don't quite know how to do this. Oh, I'm not sure. How, wait. Is Blockbench a heavy application or something? No, it is not heavy at all. In fact, you can run it all on a on a browser. It is what is I don't know what that is. I'm just finding things on my browser. But Blockbench, it is a really, really cool software for modeling. Um, it as it says, it's a low poly 3D model editor, and essentially you can make models with it. You can even animate with it as well. Uh, there are people who have made insane stuff. Even if you go into the Blockbench Discord server, you can see like this is you can make some cool stuff. Um, and also recently there's been updates to I guess Vertex. Was it the Vertex something? I'm not sure, but it essentially allowed you to have a lot more control over your triangles and how your mesh looks, which is pretty cool. And also it's been used by all these pretty cool people. Like Mojang uses this extensively for I'm pretty sure most of their mobs nowadays. So whenever you see like a new Minecraft mob out, it was probably made in Blockbench, I should say. But yeah, Mojang uses this software. Have used it for a little while. But yeah, like I said, you can quite literally use this in a web app and just start making models. You start with either a generic model or whatever you need. You don't even have to type in a name or a texture size. You can change it all later. And then you just start adding cubes or adding meshes depending on what you want. Uh, and yeah, just have at it. It's a really intuitive software that I would highly recommend to anyone who wants to get into this sort of field. Or if you're like me and you want to make models for Minecraft animations, which I have done, and some of my renders as well. Um, and all the stuff that comes out of it is really nice. Um, which is, pretty cool, if I do say so myself. But anyways, back to the task at hand. What are you doing here? Get out of here, Roblox player. No one wants you right now. At least not right now. Anyways, what I want to do is figure out how to do an emission. Emissive texture. What the heck? There's like a tiny moth in my room. That was weird. Like a little wiki. Emissive textures? Ooh. Okay. Does it have to be a separate texture? Okay, that's fine. I can literally do that. How do I do? Wait. Image of texture. Blah 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 blah. Okay, it quite just literally says, all right, I'll do that then. Can I copy this? I can. Underscore init. Because I do not know. I figured out what I was gonna say. Wow, great job, Taria. Anyways, if I go in here, because like you can also just do very basic image manipulation. So I can edit this in Blockbench, this texture. Then what I can do is I can select it with a magic wand, all these colors. I set all of the colors now. Thank you. And then I can invert the selection, right? I can invert the selection, then delete everything. Then I've got my emission texture, just right there. Now all I gotta do is go into Blender and then get the texture for you. Drag this in here and add it to the emission color. Right? And I've got this. I'm just turn this up. Yep. What is going on with the... Oh, right. Make sure that this is set to closest interpolation, or else it won't look good. Look bad to the bone. Yeah, that's literally it. And now I've got emissive textures. And that's the last thing I'm pretty sure I wanted to do. Now we can finally import it into the animation after all this time. Just for a recap, let me play the first one, the first scene and the second scene, because I did do some more editing on it to make it be a bit better. Let me play those two. They look like 30-second clips, right? Yeah. Or well, this one's only like 19, almost 19 seconds long. Essentially edited the posing of like him looking a little drowsy and then him getting out of the bed. I added no, the cube. Don't worry, the cube is dead. It's gone. It's not coming back. Ever. I think I edited him going down the stairs a bit. Made it a bit better. Words, I cannot do words right now. I don't know why it's it's frustrating me a little bit, but also it's kind of whatever. Then the boy goes to check it out. What does he find? He finds a cube. No, he does not. Because the cube's. Wait, is the cube dead? Oh no, it's right here. The cube's still alive, guys? Add me as Easter egg, please. Maybe I might. So, you know how in the beginning, how I said I was gonna add like stuff. I might add some Easter eggs to something here because I do plan on having a shelf here. I might add something there. Not sure. I might. I might add a reference to something. And he sees you like, what the? What the? What the? Where's the monster? He's not there yet. That's quite literally it right now. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add the monster. Now I have not done any character tests besides the walk cycle, so this is gonna be a little tough. However, I feel like I'll probably just do mostly blocking for now. Let's see. Also, this cow is not. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. I'd like your leg to go down there, please. Thank you. Thank you for your services. You'll be forever missed, Mr. Cow. Poor guy. He was probably just trying to eat grass or something. Whatever cows do nowadays. I've personally never met. I've never had a chat with a cow before, I should say. Probably seen a cow. Oh, why is it? What's going on here? Oh, that's strange. Okay. Why would you do that? Okay, yeah, that cow looks. Yep. I also might move the cow over a bit. What is it doing? What is going on here? There are no other. Yeah, there are. Right here. That's probably why I couldn't do anything with it. It's the same for that one as well. That's why. What about you? Nothing? Alright, cool. Actually, no, I'll leave the cow where it is. Oh, let's add the creature in. This funny little guy, whatever his name is. Bro don't got a name. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, the arms won't have IK, but the legs will. Or well, I didn't say that. I'll say it. I'll say it. I said I'll decide. I'll probably. Oh no, I did say that I would. I feel like I have short-term memory loss or something. I can't see. It's being cow. That indeed. How'd you know? How did you know that? Anyways, since I have IK, I can do cool things like this. How do knees work? Hold on. That's a crazy sentence to say, Terrell. Because for this one, hold on, let me see something. Let me try something. The, hmm? The creature, please. The main. I want to see something. So if I move this, does it doesn't? So if I do this and then this, actually, yeah, I'll put those there. Because what I had here was essentially I made it so that these are parented to this bone here, which means that when I do this, they move up and down with it, which is good because they move up and down with it. I can't get too low with this or else that happens. So better be cautious, Tyrio. Ooh. But yeah, let's start posing this, I guess. So this is the, so I have the rig set up. This is the main bone. It's kind of like the up and down motion of it. This is the rotation bone. Ooh. And then everything else is just parented to either this bone or this bone. Of course, the upper body is parented to it. I'm pretty sure, right? If I go to this one, yeah, it is. No, wait, yes, because this is, yeah. See, that is parented to the rotation, which this is parented to this. So yeah, it's a thing I realized because it's a similar thing with the Minecraft rig where it has a main bone here, and then it also has a rotation bone there. I kind of just copy that, and because I liked how it did what it did. Anyways, as I was saying, and then when I come out of pose mode, just this main object it will be the non up and down motion. Is that the Trio? It is the Trio. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Essentially, I am not sure exactly how the skeletal structure works. I think it works somewhat like this. How do I want him grabbing this though? There's also grabbing will probably also be a task for me because of all these dang claws I gave bro. But we'll see what happens. I'm thinking. Oh, he's already eating the cow. Don't worry about it. He's been there, done that, doing that actually. So don't you worry your little head. Just trying to figure out posing. Because I guess I'm not that confident in posing. I don't have that much practice in things like this. Posing things like this. What's the point of the arms below the big arms? Hmm. Just thought it looked cool, honestly. It could be like help arms, I guess. It's just like extra. I don't know, because without the arms, it kind of feels a little empty. So if I get rid of, where's the lower arms? Oh, it's a few of them. Can I hide it? Start keybind to hide it? No, okay. So yeah, without the secondary arms, it seems less scary and more quote unquote normal, I guess. I kind of wanted to add something uh that kind of be a bit abnormal. So I decided to do the smaller arms, lower arms with like smaller claws on them, which could probably be used for something. Like for instance, while he's like if he's doing like let's call it scavenging. Oh, this this cow. Uh, he could probably be using these main arms for eating, or even these arms for eating, and then use the other set of arms for like tearing it. Maybe it could be used for stronger grip. Yeah, it could also be that. It kind of depends on the prey because these arms are shorter, so it would kind of have to be pretty close. Also, can these even reach bro's mouth? Yeah, they can. They're pretty tiny, but yeah, one could be doing one thing while another could be doing another thing. Was kind of like another emotion I could add to it. I'd also add sort of difficulty for me, but this is what I signed up for, so I'm just gonna do that. Burp, excuse me. Actually, kind of want him to go lower. Can I do that? How does that work? Yeah, I gotta have a meal. Does that work? Yeah, I think that does work. Let's try to lower him a bit. Oh, put these back on the ground because I don't need them to be that high. I really want this to be up a little bit because the knee is doing a weird thing. Hmm. Just but now I'm thinking about what it would feel like having two sets of arms. It'd be awesome. What do you mean? It'd be absolutely epic. Hmm. Trying to think how I want to have him eating this cow. Hey, can this arm? Thank you. Thank you so much, arm. I really appreciate you for being here. Also, I do want to make sure. Oh, he is not in the shot at all. All right, let's move. Going to actually move these two back. Because I, huh? What are you? What are you doing? What the heck? What is? What? Stop that now. Okay. Find it. I see what it is. Also, I don't know why you started levitating. You just refuse to go back to not levitating. I feel like that on both sides. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Personally speaking. Yeah, I like how this looks. Just like it reveals this thing. That would be pretty. That would be pretty scary. Imagine you hear a weird noise in the night. You go to check it out, and then you just see this thing just having a lovely dinner on some random cow in the forest. I I might need a new set of pants. I'm gonna be honest with you. I also need to work on the sounds for this creature as well. Hmm. I'll do that next stream. If next stream is a music stream, I might work on a bit of the monster noise because I do have. Let me show you another tree around. Here we go. I would log off though. Log off is crazy. Uh, Anyways, as I was saying, don't worry about these stats here. This is not a music stream. This is not a music stream. I'm just gonna show you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, what is happening to my voice? Dang. If I go to my projects, I'm pretty sure I have the noise here. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, that sounds pretty scary. Might be a little scared if this thing made that noise. I might change it a bit though, but we'll see. It'll be the same sound, but it'll probably just be a little difference in it. Oh wait, another thing that I want to do. Um, yeah, I can. Um, I shall do the rest of materials later because I want to add a little specular in the eye. I think that'll add a bit to it, but I can do that later. Or just leave it like that. Have it look soulless. Nah, I might add a twinkle, just in case. Okay, my camera positioning was actually not that bad here. Sounds like echolocation. What does echolocation sound like? Echolocation. Sound.
High on the rocky cave ceiling above me.
No.
Near the ceiling. It's impossible. Tiny eyes are adapted to low light, but they cannot penetrate the severe known as high-pitched sounds.
Hmm? Oh yeah, it does actually. Hmm. Interesting. Keep that in mind. I don't know why I said that. Uh, why are there? There's like a singular fruit fly in my room, just one, and it really does not like me for some reason. I let bro stay in my room, and he's like, well, he's not making any noise, but bro's going in front of my monitor and stuff. It's weird. It's like he's doing it on purpose. Anyways, as I was saying. You could probably have these hands. Hmm. What can I have these hands doing? Let's see. Maybe should have worked on the whatchamacallits as well. The storyboard. Well, maybe it has bad sight, but sees direct location as a did pay rent yet? Me? What what do you huh? What, you move them a bit closer to the cow. Or maybe move the cow closer to him. Do I look like him? I can actually get these things in a little closer. I might actually, since these are so small, I might actually use this as like a stabbing thing. Or at least in this scene. So I'll probably be holding on to it with this one and then jabbing it with one of these. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that. And so let me do a little thing to the texture. No, I'll do it later. I'm gonna add some bone in the middle here. I could do that later. Put that on my whatchamacallit. No, did the fruit fly pay rent to live in your room? No, he did not. I'm letting him stay here for free, but it's kind of getting on my nerves, dude. Just every so often, bro flies in front of me. He goes meow, but without any noise. This is all visual. Hmm. All right, let me see. Can this can reach, right? Hmm. Or I'll have him lean in for a big chomp. Aw. Hey, welcome to stream. Get the monster to eat the fly. I can't really do that. Hate to break it to you. But I don't really have that kind of power. Okay, what I'll do is I'll start it at the... Where's the frame that the camera changes? Because I want to have a marker here. Excuse me, sorry. So I can add to all of these bones. We'll just use a rotation for now. Your rotation, your that one. Location. You're just locate. Oops. You're just location. You're also location. You are not. You're just rotation. Rotation. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't rotate it. You guys, however, your location. Location. You already have a keyframe. Let me just do this real quick. I probably could have just done this at the beginning. Oops, not location. Rotation. Yeah, rotation. I definitely could have done this at the beginning, but I chose not to for some reason. Not sure exactly why, but I chose not to. What's next? This one. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah. And this one. Also these wings as well. I'll have kind of outwards. Oh, well, no, I'll have them down. And also outwards a bit so that there won't be any Z fighting. Let me do rotation on that. And these ones down and up a little bit. With some rotation on. Also, can't forget about the neck. The neck is just not doing anything. Rotation. Rotation, I'll leave these for now. Alright, cool. I should be good to start doing stuff. I'll worry about the claws and hands later. Or, well, they're just claws. Essentially what I want to do is I also want to mark the spot where the camera first comes into can first see it. That's around there. Oh no. I'll do some idle animation for now. Just some idle motion. Just a little bit of movement. No, not that one. Just the up and down. Oops. Let's add some over what's it called? Where it's like, you know, goes. Like it's overcompensation or something. And I'll mark the spot where there's a camera change. No, this one right here. Let's fix these arms now so that I don't have to. Of course, it's not going to be perfect because I don't have IK on. But I might. Some. Um, don't ask me. Something like so. What if I got an idea? Let me cook. Or whatever the kids say nowadays. I don't know. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna have him grab the cow. Like he'll put his this arm here. Then he'll like lean back. Whoops. He'll like lean back and then get a bite out of it. Like nom nom nom. Just like the Roblox sound. You know the Roblox sound. Nom nom. Nope. Nom. I cannot spell. Nom nom nom. From. Of course, this is a thing. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Back to the task at hand, right? Right, gentlemen. Back to the task at hand. Cool. And this is when he'll what nom nom nom. I should probably make it a little faster. There you go. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I keep burping. Excuse me. So like I said, this is blocking essentially. I'm gonna do, you know, like the smoothing and everything afterwards, but I want to get at least something here, you know? Not a bit of head. Uh, is it follow through? Is that what I'm thinking about? I cannot remember the name. Follow through. E. Hold on. Follow through an animation. Yeah, it is follow through. Right? Is that what I'm thinking about?
This video is based on the 12 principles of animating images drag behind the rest of the body.
Yeah, it is follow through. I was thinking about follow through. I just could not remember the name for anything. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's gotta be not good. It's gotta be faster. Not a bit of whatchamacallits. right here. Something like that. And over there. And now the jaw, which will be which I want to be really loose. So if I go to the this one, I'm pretty sure I did it in both of them. But so if we look at the jaw, for instance, it's it's very droopy. It's almost like broken, but not really. It's just kind of there. The jaw's just kind of there, moving around, doing what jaws do sometimes, which is, I don't know. Personally, I don't have a jaw, so I can't see. And it'll hit. I guess sort of hit. I don't really make contact with it because all the teeth are quite neatly aligned. Go like this. Maybe that's too much. Right here. That definitely needs to be faster. Most certainly needs to not do whatever that was. Yeah, why is it? Kira, why don't you do this? Sure. I might actually have the head go back a bit to kind of. Oh, yeah. That looks monster. Again, it's gotta be faster than whatever that is. But I can't really put it back anymore. It'd be like, oh, it's actually a pretty long scene of just him having a fine, just fine dining. That's funny. Okay, Trail, for the last dang time, fix your timing. I won't say this again. I won't say this again, pal. What's this doing all the way? Get over here. You two, get over here. Actually, I want to have a bit of. Okay, you could go back there, actually. I've seen the error of my ways. Okay, so that starts. Yeah, I like that, whatchamacalls, it's anticipation a lot more. Why is my phone going off? 1 second, chat. Phone for the last time. Why I oughta. It keeps doing that. I know exactly why it keeps doing that. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I just want this to be a bit better. Too slow. Or too slow. Nom nom nom. Mm-mm-mm. I bet that cow tastes good. Can I say that? I don't know if I can say that. I don't have any lawyers, so I can't really. Oh, they're all. That's cool. That's interesting. A little bit of a jolt. Better jolt. Again, this has to be faster. How long does this take? Like that much? Less. Hmm? Hmm. Don't know how grotesque I want to go in this scene, actually. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's over. Yeah. Don't. It'll just be the Minecraft eating sound. No, there will not be the Minecraft eating sound. Ooh, that is a good question. How will I do? How visceral am I gonna go with this sound as I? Hmm, interesting. I'll think of that a little later. Nom nom nom. Mm-mm-mm. That's the camera switch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more than just him eating. We have a bit of hand motion as well. Should probably get onto that now because there's barely any of that with the left hand. Ooh, idea to make it more. I guess maybe a bit more punchy. I could have him go up a bit. Location. Maybe I could animate his location a bit. Well, let's hear. Wait, what's the difference between this and this? Oh, why does it do that? Make sure that the knees don't do a weird thing. Or at least, so, at least from, in my opinion, it's fine if it does this thing, which it's going to do anyways, as long as it doesn't intersect into the chest. Where am I? Oh, the spine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, where am I? I reset the camera. I just saw all these bones. I was like, what was that? I got jump scared. Holy smokes. Let me see the. Yeah. I like that better. I'm gonna move him up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing down here? Alright, let's move on to the arms. Specifically this one, because there's nothing happening there. Oh, there's some stuff happening here, but nothing happening with this one. I'll probably put his arm right here. Because I want him to grab the cow from here, probably. Okay, fix that, please, Duran. At least the timing. Okay, when does this start? Right here.
Hmm.
Wait, can I see it so far? Alright, give me 1 second. Let me just fix this on. So it's not doing that with that one. This. Oops. It'd be like this, then go down like that. Yeah, alright. Let me show you. So, your boy, Chips Ahoy, is walking in. That's not his name. I don't think. At least. He's like, what the what's that thing? You got this thing, blah, blah, blah. It's like, nom, 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 nom. And then it's clearly all of animated. This is just this monster, which I think it's decent, the animation. I've got to do a lot of cleanup though. But, so, alright, I'll probably just play out the rest of it. So like, nom, nom, nom. Then, of course, he continues eating with some other stuff. Goes behind the tree. What could that be? He steps on a twig because he doesn't know what he's doing. Then the monster actually gets up because this guy probably has super ears. And then that's what it is so far. That's a scene so far. But yeah. You should maybe grab the prey and lift it up a little while eating. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. That's what I meant by other stuff. Oh man. Boy, oh boy, well of animating. Remove. Whatchamacallit? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, it's because I selected both of them. That's why. I'm gonna have a little bit of. I guess this would technically be anticipation as well, right? Because it's anticipating the movement that it's about to do. Or whatever they whatever did. Wait, let me check. Nah, I don't feel like checking. Too much work. And these are, wait, can I? Ooh. Can I? Selection set. And I could make them all sticks, but then it's kind of hard to grab, and it's still a lot. That is crazy. Whoa. Have you never seen a monster do this before? Anyways, I'll just put it to back to where it. Okay, trivial. I don't think I can speak properly. Anyways, as I was saying, before I was interrupted by myself. Actually, I haven't grabbed it. No. Go here. Yeah, I actually like that silhouette. And then these little arms gotta do something. Also should probably animate them because they've done nothing. Oh. Alright, Slend. Thanks for joining stream again. Hope you have a good day. Oh, my back. I'm good. I'm getting old. I need healing. Anyways, as I was saying, these little arms gotta do something. Also, I really like how with animation, it's like nothing out of the camera really matters. Because this thing's out of the camera, there's just no motion at all. And then as soon as it's in the camera, it's just there, it's doing stuff. That's funny. Let's see. Ah, Rax Nichols. Let's do these arms, shall we? These mini arms. What are they gonna do? I want them to help with the silhouettes somehow. Let's see what I can do. What's strong arm? wanted to be there instead. It's probably because there's nothing here that is doing. Mm-mm-mm. Silly guy. Why would you do that? Krink. Right there. Same with this guy. Actually, do want to. Oh, not sure if you heard that. Oops. Excuse me, sorry. Same with this guy. A little further back. Okay, hold on, this is... Okay, that's a big old pile of frames. That's lovely. Is there a way for me to make it so that this one... Anyways. Let's see. Starts chomping down. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, also, let me change up the camera. At least I know, especially in... For instance, this part. I just copy and paste this to this one. Yeah, I like that. And also, I'm not sure if this is good here. Yeah, I think that's fine. And it's got to be a bit longer. So while I'm out, let's do the fingers, which will probably take me a while. There's just a bajillion of them. Oh, what's that? Little does he know, the creature. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this. This is just 6 feet. Oh wait. 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh good. Wait. Oh, there's 4 on each one. Except for this one. So that's 8. Nope. 4, 8, 11, 14. Great. Boy, oh boy. Anyways, just gotta do it. It'll all be over one day. And then I'll finish the animation, and everyone's gonna be like, holy smokes. Okay, this animation's pretty cool. I'll rotate these slightly. Let's do the left hand first. Yeah, that's the left hand. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. If you can, my apologies. Anyways, as I was saying, was the claw. Let's see. Let me see if I can try and kind of use these to mitigate the clipping that's happening here. Might be able to. Hmm. Yep. This is gonna take a while. But 'tis the life of an animator, I guess. Just clip through it does. I wonder. And to open this up. Hmm. There's nothing on this one. All right, let's see here. And you? Okay. First hand is basically there. It looks a lot better, but it took so much time. Did it? Wait. I don't know if it did. Anyways. No, no, no. Might have. I'll do. Whoa. Okay, true. Go with the object transform, right? And then I said selecting everything. Hey, stop that. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop. Hey. What's it? I said selecting everything. Is it because I'm not in? Let's try this again. Okay, it was because I was in. Okay. For some reason in post mode that does that. I'm not sure exactly why or how, but it does do that. Oh, wait, this is just stationary. Gotcha. This is already constant. So if I just maybe go in the middle, so that's 420 and 570, so the middle would be. Let's do the math here. So 420 to 520 is 100 plus another 550. That makes it 150. So the middle would be 75. 75 plus 20 is 95. Okay, cool. I don't know if the silhouette works though. I could try it out and see. Or could have a shot like this. Yeah. I'm the silly guy. So yeah, you can't be doing that. So this will be filled in afterwards. I'll probably have, especially because I have a big boy PC now. I can probably fill that up with more forest. Or well, that's the night sky. So I don't think I really need to worry about that. Probably the may. It depends. This could probably just be fixed with a few trees. So that's not too much of a worry. That's just the night sky. That's something that I'll add afterwards. Because I have not even touched the lighting in this yet. Which I probably should have. In all honesty. What was that? Anyways. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look and see. I'm gonna test it out. Test what? What am I saying? I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna try out some lighting. Hello, Mr. Sam. How are you doing? You're actually going to be the night sky for me. So I would like it if you were to shine in a particular way. Just for little old me. Just for little old me. Or do I want it to be that way? Oh, well, this will be one. It's going to just be a dark blue. And there will be barely any shadows. Shader editor object. Like a 0.1. I know I have not messed with anything. What's it doing? Is the light doing that? Oh, it is. That's unintentional, but that works. No, not really. Just for now, let's just turn on jittered shadows. Maybe not as blue. But this is all just to see what I want the lighting to be. But as you can see, those things do glow. Also, if I were to turn on ray tracing, they even emit light as well, which is good. It's a good thing. Yeah, but I will fix the lighting at a later date. Right now I'm solely animating. Anyways, let's get to the rest of the hands. Hmm. I'll do something with this hand, because this hand's moving. That one, not so much. Could have it resting on this leg. Hmm. Of course, have some of that good old follow through. Some of that awesome follow through, I should say. Is that? Okay, no, the arm isn't. Does it though? It does a little bit. Let's fix that. Alright, cool. And this one? Hmm. That shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I like that. See it without the bones. A stronger pose than that. I still want that to be faster. I still want that timing to be fixed. For real. No. Join VC in like 15-ish minutes. You'll be fine. So it certainly has to be faster than that. Wait, what? Okay, no, this starts here. I would like this to start a little earlier, please. Why, thank you, Tyrion. And then also end earlier, of course. So that ends right there. Let's move that in closer. And this one too. What is that? Doesn't seem powerful enough. Probably this. Maybe. Because it just stops. Yeah, that might be it. Oh, a little too much. Yes, head is really in the thing. Oopsie daisies. Hmm? Get in there. Hold that back. Hmm. let's see that. See how that looks. In camera, of course. And then use that shot. He steps on the twig because he can't see anything. Maybe it's like nighttime or something. I don't know. It could be nighttime, but I'm not sure. I have to ask around and see. I could just. Nah, gonna do this all manually. That's his face so much inside of the. Oh, that's fine. Never mind. Hmm. I made these claws. I want to see how it looks. Mm-hmm. And some gravity because you. Hmm. Hmm. Boy, oh boy. Fingers, am I right, guys? Ha ha ha. There you go. Let's see. Oh, this guy looks scared. Yep. Okay, now I wanted to hang it. I just gotta figure out how eating works for these guys. I gotta look. I gotta get the something. What was I gonna say? I want to try watching some horror movies and see what kind of how the monsters in them eat. I gotta do some animation studying. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Basically 3 hours now. Um, so I'll end it here. But I really like this stream because as an animator, I do just like animating. So it was a pretty fun stream for me. I don't know if you guys liked it because I'd say it was pretty boring. Um, but for the few that maybe like it was like relaxing or something, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I'll play this scene. Um, and see how it looks. Oh, wait. Let me take off the. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Nom nom nom. Mhm. Yeah. I like the animation on this monster so far. I mean, there is some cleaning up I want to do, but of course that comes with time. But anyways, if you enjoyed this stream, or if you're watching this on VOD for some reason, if you enjoyed the VOD, don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff. Um, join my Discord server if you want. Also have other stuff, other places I'm at for my art and stuff. But yeah, um, yeah, I think that's really it. Anyways, thank you for joining the stream, all of you, and I'll see you next stream. Also, don't forget to watch Blocktography. The first episode has been out for like almost a week now. But anyways, yeah, see you later.